A hero is a person who does special things to help others. Every hero starts out as a child, and every child can choose to become a hero.
The Character Network presents The Beginning of a Hero.
Louis Pasteur is a name that everybody learns about in school because he was a man who did a lot of great things to help people. He was a real hero. He was the man who discovered the way to keep milk and a lot of other foods from spoiling quickly by using heat to kill tiny germs called bacteria. He also invented something called vaccinations to help keep bacteria from making people sick. But Louis Pasteur was 60 years old when he finally discovered what he had been looking for since he was a little boy. You see, Louis grew up in a small town in France, and one day his father told him to come straight home from school and not to go into the hills to play like he usually did. "Okay, Father," he said, "you can trust me." Indeed, Mr. Pasteur knew he could trust his son because Louis had always been obedient to his parents. It was a good thing, too, because Louis's father knew there were some wolves in the hills that had a disease called rabies. Over the next few days, 18 people were bitten by those wolves, and 17 of those people died from the disease. Some of them were Louis's friends, and that made him so sad that when he grew up, he worked for most of his life to find a cure for rabies. And yes, when he was 60 years old, he finally did. You know, if Louis had not obeyed his father, he might have been bitten too, and then he might not have grown up to discover the many wonderful things that he did. But Louis Pasteur honored his father's wishes, and he did become a hero. I'm Jim Lord. That's what I know about the beginning of this hero, and I know that you can become a hero too.